WeatherScope.
The Pacific Northwest is seeing scattered showers while mountain passes are getting some snow. The roads may be slippery, so be careful as you head out tonight and tomorrow morning. Good evening and welcome to WeatherScope. I'm Kim Perez.
And I'm Dave Schwartz. Good advice, Kim, but
Thank you.
Really is no really heavy weather out there. No severe weather, no
Right.
really heavy snow, that kind of thing.
Right.
But just a lot of nuisance weather.
Right.
Just like the snowflakes that we saw come down today in Chicago. I was out there. I had my Palm cam with me, and I shot some of these pictures down here on Miracle Mile and downtown here in the Loop. Just some snow showers. Temperature was running about 35 degrees on my sleeve thermometer that I've got on my Weather Channel parka. And so the streets were just wet, if anything, really. Precipitation has been very, very light. This is the same storm that has been sitting over the upper Midwest and the northern plains now for days. Kind of hard to see it, but can you see the rotation to the cloud elements right here? It's an upper level area of low pressure that's centered in here someplace. And we're still stuck under the clouds. We still have cold advection going on. There's still cold air coming southward out of Canada. So even though the temperature is still above freezing and there may be some drizzle coming down here in Chicago, they may change over to snow flurries toward morning. There could be a few icy spots, but minimal at worst, really. But watch it out there. Of course, the kids will be out. Here in South Bend, Indiana, we had our first measurable snowfall in over a month. 1/10 of an inch of snow. That was it. No measurable snow in South Bend, Indiana all February. That was an all-time record. Some snow showers here in Wisconsin and here in the UP of Michigan. This is where the heaviest snow has been, and even at that, 2, 3, or 4 inches. And some light snow is falling here in lower Michigan, too. We've had reports of about an inch or two to fall in Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Out to the east of that, it's all rain, low pressure off the Delmarva Peninsula. And we're finding some rain here in association with that low. As that moves toward the northeast, we're liable to be into some light rain here in Hartford by morning. Most of the rain south of New York City, but that'll be moving on shore here into Brooklyn and Queens and Staten Island, and then eventually Midtown Manhattan. Some heavy rain in South Jersey, Delaware, and eastern Maryland. That perhaps the heaviest precipitation anywhere in the United States. And would you believe it, some snow in the North Georgia mountains, and there's a winter storm warning in effect for eastern Tennessee. Then we head west, and by golly, there's another storm. Kim?
Thanks, Dave. Well, California is still getting a chance to dry out, so the storm is not there yet. But more wet weather is on the way, and we'll have the details. It's the Pacific Northwest that's getting the scattered showers today. In Portland, Oregon, you've had those showers off and on much of the day. Well, there were a few breaks out there. The sun did peek through. And actually, it wasn't too bad. Temperatures were in the mid-40s, and I guess we're looking at Rose Garden, the new home of the Portland Trail Blazers. And showers will be going on probably tomorrow morning. The front is through, of course, but typically in the west, once the front gets through is when we see the showers starting to come in. Ahead of it, it's usually the heavier rain. Back behind, it's usually the showers. That's what we're seeing here. You can see all of this here off the coast, and that will eventually be working eastward. And you can see it here on our satellite, all the cold air cumulus here. Kind of unstable. Could expect maybe a few thunderstorms embedded with some of these showers too tonight. Already seeing a couple of reports of some hail in Oregon and some in Washington too, while getting some heavy snow. Snow level is about 1,500 feet in some cases here. Coastal range is picking up some snowfall too. Seattle, actually, it's been pretty nice there tonight. Most of the activity's been off to your north. Looks like Everett has been continuing to get some of this heavy rain / snow, and Bellingham too. Portland, a few showers and around, and you could probably expect that to be kind of scattered through the night tonight. Snake River Valley also, we'll see a little bit of shower activity later on tonight. The Wasatch, the snow will be coming in later, and we could expect maybe, in some cases, 6 to 12 inches of snow. Winter storm watches are out for Tuesday. And in Salt Lake City, you might start out a little bit of rain tomorrow morning, but it's going to change quickly over to snow, and you could pick up a couple of inches here. Reno, right now, it's 47 degrees. Salt Lake, it's 37, so definitely some cold air here in place. Not too bad along the coast, though, in the 50s right now. What's down the pike? Well, after this moves through, we'll get a little bit of a break. But then we have another storm we'll have to worry about. And we'll talk about that one in our 5-day. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Dave.
Time now for tonight's El Nino Focus. NASA has released the latest data concerning El Nino and its effects on rainfall throughout the world. Rich Johnson has this report.
If you ever wanted to see what El Nino looks like, this is as close as you can get. These are the latest sea surface temperature readings from NASA, and you can certainly see, in red, the warm waters that make up El Nino. Recently, areas from California to Florida have experienced heavy rainfall. And as Antonio Busolacci of NASA explains, scientists are continuing their study.
What we're showing here is how the rainfall level has changed from normal throughout the world. So it's as if we had rain buckets around the world, and we're showing how much excess rainfall, which is the green colors. And for example, in the eastern tropical Pacific, that excess, that surplus of rainfall is 6 to 9 feet more than normal during 1997. And over areas such as Indonesia, it's as if we took away